Early dismissal afternoons every fortnight on a Thursday. We dismissed the kids at 1:40. Staff attended PD sessions from 2:30 to 4:45, and we ran workshops where as a learning leader, ran small workshops with various KLAs, looking at John Munro's procedures, getting knowledge ready, and vocabulary, and giving them folders of work where they could use and take and model into their classrooms. Term 4, teachers will be asked to write into their unit plans how they will use these procedures in semester 1, 2009, so that's an expectation, as well as continuing to trial the strategies with help from myself and the leading teachers. Challenges. Okay, so we've got the KLA versus the integrated approach that I spoke about. The non-humanities KLA, look, PE teachers and some of the technology teachers were reluctant, like they don't see literacy as their job. Their job is to try and get through content. Why do I have to teach it? They're coming around, and I've got some technology teachers doing really great stuff, and they've been showing me and they've been asking me to guide them through, which I think is really great. At least they're positive about it and they're willing to have a go. Common and consistent approaches in curriculum, that's really important, especially at the Year 7 and 8 level. Numeracy, we haven't tackled numeracy. I think that's what we're going to do next year. So we really targeted literacy for now, and we'll see how numeracy goes next year. Collecting relevant data, introducing on-demand testing. Look, I don't think, everybody hasn't done it at our school. I've tried it with the learning coach. She actually showed me how to go online. It was very interesting, but I think we want to make that across the board for next year. Creating a literacy support program for extremely weak students. I think that's very important. I don't know how we're going to do that, whether we have the literacy support person coming in or withdraw the kids. We don't know yet. And the last one I thought you might be interested about was the combining the John Munro and e-learning. And I've got a little bit of information if some of you don't know much about the e-learning. We've been using interactive whiteboards for getting knowledge ready. We've been combining words and images from the internet using Google Earth to map journeys and involve students in the process. That's one aspect. I haven't actually used the interactive whiteboard, but I have started a program called DigiLearn, and that's providing students with a differentiated classroom. We select learning objects appropriate for the different levels in the classroom. And at the moment, I'm actually in the process of being taught by one of our coaches about using a tool on DigiLearn to teach kids how to do point of view essays. So in Year 8. So it actually comes up with a structure. They'll have a topic, they'll have the introduction, the body and the conclusion. It actually allows kids to actually go in and work on that. So that's I'm actually enjoying that. That's quite challenging. And Peter, future directions.
There's just really three things. We're going to try and develop an action plan that will sort of map out what we're going to do over the next 3 years. A scope and sequence plan. We've been working with Laylaw Secondary College. My sister happens to be the AP there, and they've already been doing quite a lot of work with John Munro, and they've come up with a scope and sequence plan for the introduction of some of these strategies. So we're interested in looking at that and seeing what we might introduce at Year 7 and how we would build on that in Year 8, 9 and 10. And then the idea of ensuring that these John Munro strategies are embedded within the planning that we do in each of the KLAs. Can I just finish up by saying that one of the really key things for us this year is actually having Giovanna as the learning leader. She's an outstanding teacher. And kids respond to her very positively. But at the same time, she's also very non-threatening for teachers, and teachers feel very comfortable about having her in their classroom. So it's been fantastic for us, for Giovanna to step up in this way and be able to take on this role. And we're looking forward to her continuing next year. So thank you, Giovanna. Thank you.